Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be opening the Trick or Treat collection from Glamelite. This is the full collection without the PR box. I decided to only get the Halloween one, which my box came a little bit broken. So I'm glad I didn't spend the money to get the box with this one. So it's gonna be the full collection. I did pull out couple of blushes just to compare, and then I also pulled out some palettes of theirs that I think are the same size as this one, just to show you for reference. And yeah, I think that's all I have. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. I do have the Ghost Faced Returns, whatever they're calling the second palette. I did buy that palette, so that's coming. And I think that's all I have. Let's jump into the video. This did come on Halloween. It showed up on October 31st. I am filming this, what's today, the 4th? November 4th. We're going to be going out of town for a couple of days. My birthday is on the 6th, turning 40. We celebrated over the weekend with family, so I didn't have a chance to open this yet. And then I am wearing Christmas clothing. I have one of my Christmas vacation shirts on and my Grinch sweats, which seems a little weird to be opening the Trick or Treat collection with this on, but that's okay. I actually got all of my Christmas presents wrapped like 2 days before Halloween. So again, wearing Halloween clothing, wrapping Christmas presents. It's just, I ordered my stuff super early. So we've had all of our gifts for everybody since like August. So everything's wrapped, all that's done. But yeah, let's jump in. I did have a question. My friend Angie asked me if they are bringing back the original Ghost Face palette. I don't think they are. It looks like she revamped the lip kit and brought back everything else, but I think because she got roasted so hard with that color story, I think that may be why she didn't bring it back with the launch of the new one. If anybody else has heard anything, let me know. So let's take out the bubble wrap here. Oh, lots of bubble wrap. And I'm going to keep the bubble wrap because I am going to be doing a giveaway. And it looks like there's a collection box in here. Oh, that's nice. Had I known that, I would have brought that out sooner. So here is the box. Give me just a second. So let's open this up. Like I said, had I realized it was coming in this box, I would have taken it out. And this actually seems like this is constructed, like this held up better than the Halloween box. And I ended up getting, I think this is the PR box. I ordered it without it, but it looks like, because the PR box came with like the sack and all that, so I'm not mad at getting the box. I think they got in a hurry because I don't think I was supposed to get this box. I think it was just supposed to be in like that box, but that's fine. I'm not going to complain about it because like I said, my Halloween 2 box, I need to tape one of the corners because it's split, but there's a little card. So let's open this up. That brown box is actually a good size, so I think I'll save that whole thing. So we did get a candle. I did buy the Friday the 13th candle later. I got it on sale off of like TikTok for like $5. I didn't love the way this one smelled. It was like rose, cherry, I don't know, fruity. It had a very potpourri, like bathroom potpourri smell to me. So we burned it up and then I just cleaned out the jar, and so I just use it as a brush holder. I've run into that issue with Bath and Body Works. You know, if you take a chance when you buy a candle that you can't smell. This is supposed to be pumpkin scented, I think. Rule number 3, never blow out a jack-o'-lantern. I think it's pumpkin scented, if I remember. But the box is cute. So here's the little box. And then never blow out a jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin scented candle. I don't know that they needed to put pumpkin scented in that big of writing, but this is only the second candle that they've made. I do think that smells better, but I think it's this roughly the same size. So again, once this is done, to do the same thing, I'll clean it out. The easiest way, if you've never done that, if you, like, say you don't like the candle, melt this completely, put it on like a warmer or something, and then dump it out in the trash. Don't dump it down the sink because the wax can harden and clog up the drain. But then you just go in with paper towel. And then if it cools before you get it all out, just melt it, and you can put it in a pot of boiling water and do the same thing. But that's what I did with the other one, and then just wiped it out with paper towel if you've not done that before. So that candle will go upstairs. I have a couple back here, and I need to put up my Christmas stuff, but I don't burn candles down here often. I think this is pumpkin pie back here, I think. Okay, so let's get into, like I said, I don't think I was supposed to get the box with the bag, but that's fine. Again, I'm not complaining. So we have a lip kit, the Holly Ho Candy Bar lip kit. There is the palette. So we'll open that. Okay, this should be the blush. I don't have the Halloween 2 highlighter down here. It's in my travel makeup bag, ready to go. My husband's working like part of a day, all of a day, and then we're gonna be driving up, and then we'll be going to Universal Tuesday and Wednesday, and then come back Thursday. So we got the body butter. I'm gonna smell this, but I'm not gonna touch it because I think I'm gonna put this in the giveaway. I don't use a lot of lotion, and I have some Bath and Body Works stuff, so I think I will put this in the giveaway. But I'm curious about the scent, but I'm gonna be careful not to touch it. And then we do have a mirror, and then I can get out my other mirrors just for size comparison. Okay. This box is smaller, so that's probably why it held up a little bit. Yeah, like I said, my corner split, and I'm very sad about it, but I will be taping it. So we'll keep the box. Okay, so let's look. I'm going to smell the body butter first. I'm all over the place. I apologize. Getting ready to leave, and then I don't film as often. I kind of mass film when I'm able to, when I get off early. It comes with a little spatula, which is nice, and a little safety seal. Like, so I'm gonna be careful and try not to stick my face down in there too far. It has a sweet smell. What is this supposed to smell like? Does it say? I don't know. It has kind of a sugary smell. I wouldn't necessarily say it smells like pumpkin, maybe candy corn. I don't. So this is gonna go in the giveaway for one of you guys. I am gonna I will try and put it up in the next like 2 weeks before the end of November, because I want to get it mailed out like beginning of December. So that'll go in there. I don't need that. I won't use it. It'll just sit and rock. Like I said, I'm terrible about using lotion. And then like from Bath and Body Works, I don't get the ones in the big squeezy tubes, the body butter, because those expire really fast and I just don't use them quick enough. So I've stopped buying those too. So here is the little lollipop mirror, and then half his face with the, I can't think, with the potato sack over it. Goodness gracious here. Okay, so that is trash. And then let's look. Like, these are the other two I have. I never bought they did sell, like, you could get this one or the knife one separately. Again, I don't use these. These are going to go on a shelf. I don't like holding things when I'm getting ready. So it's a little bit smaller. It's probably about the same size as like the Jason or the Nightmare on Elm Street. And then there's His Night, His Rules is what it says on there. So it'll go in the drawer. Like I said, eventually I will put these on a shelf. Okay, so let's take the lip kit out. And I do have the lip kit from Halloween 2. So let's see, because I think this is a nude kit also. So it's in a package from like the Holly Ho candy bar from the movie. So there's the packaging. Need to come down here with like a trash bag, the pile of garbage. It's contained, but definitely need to empty. trash down here again. Here, if I can get it in here, and then this can go in. I'll put it in the trash pile better. So for the Michael Myers lipstick, it was in a round bullet, like so. And then, are you the lip gloss or are you lipstick? I feel like this is probably the lip gloss. Okay. Yes. So we got a square component. And then it has, instead of the little jack-o'-lantern faces, it has trick or treat kind of stamped in. Woo! Making a mess here. Didn't break the bullet. That's good. Got a little bit on here, but it did not break the bullet. These shades look, I'm like, they're nudes, so we'll swatch them here now that I'm makeup all over. So yeah, like this, if you didn't see, it's got the little like jack-o'-lantern faces. So let's look. So here's the Halloween 2. It's just a like a cool tone nude. No smell. This looks a little bit warmer. A little more peachy. So there's the 2 lipsticks. Okay, and then the lip liner. There is the Holly Ho lip liner, which is a dark brown. Let's swatch it next to maybe a hair warmer. Like they're definitely the same depth level, but this one's Halloween 2. It's a little bit of a cooler tone brown, and this one's maybe a hair warmer, but honestly, they're very similar to one another. And then the lip gloss, the Halloween 2 is like clear with blue sparkle. It does have a sweet smell, strawberry. I think they should have made this smell like pumpkin spice, but that's just me. And then does this smell? The packaging on this is really cute. You've got the little Sam smiley face, trick or treat, Holly Ho, and then just comparison, the Halloween 2, but it's the same component. Does this smell? This one doesn't really have a smell. They should have made this smell like candy, but this is definitely orange. So there's the 2. Yeah, like the Nightmare on Elm Street lip oil doesn't smell like anything. I think they should have made that smell like coffee. Like they really need to consult me on these things before. Like the scent of and I know that costs more, but like I said, the Nightmare on Elm Street lip oil smelling like coffee, I would have paid a couple more dollars for that if it smelled. It has no scent, so something. Okay, and I know not everybody wants scented things, but especially like collections like this, I feel like you kind of like should be required to make them smell like candy. Like this should have been scented too, like the lipsticks too. I think they kind of missed the mark. But again, when you put fragrance and stuff too, it can affect the longevity of the product. So, and like I said, it brings the cost up more also. Okay, so let's do blush. I apologize, this video is probably going to be really long. Let's take a look. And then I did get back out my Scooby-Doo blushes just because there's kind of an orangey one in there for the Velma blush. And then I did get out my Creature Cosmetics. So there was the outer packaging, and then here is the inner packaging for the blush. Really cute. And then the inside says Warren Valley Pumpkin Carving Championship on this side, and then it's just got a little like Sam printed in. And then I'm gonna say, is this the same size? Yes. So that's the same size as the Scooby-Doo. So if you bought this, it's the same size packaging. And then they're definitely orange. There's a darker orange and a lighter orange, but I'm curious as like how close the darker orange looks to this. I know in like looking at them, they look different, but on the cheeks, and again, my friend Angie said she appreciated me swatching all the blushes because we're, you know, they're different shades of pinks, orange, and reds. They're not going to look that different on the skin. So once you have a few, you don't need to have them all. I think eventually they're going to have to branch out and do satin or shimmer blushes, because how many shades, like a pink, do we have left to do? So here's the Velma blush out of the Scooby-Doo, and then let's look at the darker blush. So I think on the cheeks, again, this one's maybe a hair warmer, but on the cheeks, I don't know that you would notice that much of a difference. And then there's the lighter one. So if you were only interested in the dark one and you already had the Scooby-Doo, wouldn't necessarily, like I said, on the cheeks, probably wouldn't notice much of a difference. I talked about this a little bit in the Halloween video. Some of this is a collector thing, and I had some extra money this time. Normally I just buy the eyeshadow palettes, but decided to treat myself this year because I did have a little bit extra. But that's why I like to swatch this stuff, because the economy is shitty right now. Everything is expensive. So if you have some stuff from them, you definitely don't need to get it all. Save your money where you can. There's a hair on here. That way you're not spending money unnecessarily. Okay. And then let's look at the eyeshadow palette. Get the box open, that would be good. Okay. And again, we have the outer packaging of the eyeshadow palette, and then the inside is really cute. Trick or Treat 10 color palette, and I think, yes, so it's the same size as these Scooby-Doo ones, if you got those. Or the Nightmare on Elm Street. It's same size. So again, if you have either of these, you can expect the same, the same size. And then Color Story. It looked really pretty. It's oranges. I do like that there's a black in here, and then you've got a light orange, a mustard, a darker orange, kind of a burnt rusty color, a black, and then the shimmers. I wish that this maybe went just a hair lighter. I've talked about this before, but the owner is Hispanic, so her skin tone's deeper. So I get why she doesn't go super light on products, because she obviously, why would you make something that you yourself can't wear? So Glamelite tends to run a little bit deeper. I do like that this shimmer goes pretty light, because a lot of Glamelite tends to be deep to mid-tone, and that again is because the owner, which again I get. So the black is probably the same as this black, because again, I would assume that all the blacks in all their palettes are the same. I've never swatched them all, but again, you have a black in here. And this burgundy shade doesn't look anywhere near like the Terror shade. This is definitely like in the brown family. I'm just looking to see. And there's nothing in there. Okay, and then these are all cool toned in here. And then, yeah, so I don't have any shades other than the black that are similar in any of these. So that's good. Because I did swatch some similar shades when I did my comparison video. So yeah, I do like this Color Story. I think it's pretty. It's a pretty fall palette. Happy to have it. I do like that at least these are all the same size, because it bugs the tar out of me when you have like a one-off palette, like Jeffree Star when he did the Bloodlust, where it's like the octagon, the fuzzy octagon, instead of doing like the coffin shape like his others. Like, I like things to be uniform. And then the last thing I wanted to show you is from Creature Cosmetics, and this was still in stock. I will try and check before this video goes up. But they did this collection 2 years ago, and they brought the pieces back because there was demand. 3 years ago, the only part out of the collection that I got was the Carve Your Face palette. So again, you've got 2 orange blushes and then contour and bronzer. I'm able to use this whole palette, so this definitely doesn't run as dark as some of Glamelite's stuff, but the oranges are not the same. So if you're somebody that has this like I do, or you've looked at it, they are different, but because it was trick or treat themed, I thought I would pull it out. So again, last time I looked, this was still available, and Creature Cosmetics has been running sales, so I will double check, but the packaging is very cute. I do want to mention, because I had a subscriber leave me a comment, Dark and Glam Beauty, who is very similar company to Creature Cosmetics. She ordered from them, never got her product, and hasn't heard from the company. So just, I feel bad because I have supported Dark and Glam on this channel, but they're super small. I think indie companies are struggling a little bit. So just, if you decide to order from Dark and Glam, maybe email them first, just because I don't want anybody to buy from a company that I've supported. Like this, I purchased myself, but I don't like to talk about brands or products that I don't, you know, use or support. But anyways, I don't want to talk about a brand that's having problems or, you know, stuff like that. So just be aware if you purchase from Dark and Glam or are thinking about purchasing from them, maybe email the owner just to make sure that they are still processing orders and shipping things out. Because like I said, times are tough right now. So the super small companies didn't surprise me when she said that, but I felt bad for her just because she had spent money and then there was no return. She couldn't get a refund and wasn't getting her stuff. So yeah, just be aware with the smaller companies that you're ordering from. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Let me know on the newer collections if you want me to do standalone videos. I can. I'm trying to get back into filming makeup videos. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you in another video. Bye, everybody.